Blanch it, peel it, core it, blend it till it's smooth and glossy. Spank your tomato, spank it till it's saucy. Cook it long and cook it hot, do the spanking thing. More you spank your mater, the more your body sings. Spank the tomato, spank the tomato, spank the tomato.
Hi everybody, we're here today
Morning.
cooking with JoJo's Mojo bread. What's it called?
Grandma's recipe from way back when. So what we need is, I call it the threes. 3 of the yeast, and for each yeast, 3 cups of warm water.
Okay.
So we need 9 cups of warm water.
9 cups of warm water.
We will be your bitches today.
Alright, come on guys, come on bitches, let's get it done. Now, I mean this is Grandma's old recipe, not a newfangled. I lived in the mountains, and this is the bread that we made. All of her kids and grandkids make bread like this.
I need the bigger pot, please.
Okay.
Please.
I live where we have artesian well water, so I just use hot water out of the tap for mine.
Nice. Where do we hide the pot at now, honey?
You guys got pot?
She moves things around.
Oh, you mean a cooking pot, not
Cooking
a pot.
Yeah.
We might.
And this is gonna make bread and cinnamon rolls?
Well, you make cinnamon rolls out of the bread. I mean, this
cool.
batch, like I said, you can make fried bread for the morning, fried bread and eggs on a special occasion. You can eat it without the brown
Can we
sugar.
just use the whole sack?
We'll probably use most of it.
Okay.
And then with just this batter, then that's the batter we use to roll out and make the cinnamon rolls. That's the batter we use. What I always do is I make a big pan, 1 or 2 pans of just biscuits, like rolls. And then a couple of pans of cinnamon rolls, and then there's enough left over that you can make some loaves of bread. And I figured he said you had some little pans, but I brought mine anyway.
Good.
Some smaller pans, if you want to experiment, put some cheese, jalapenos, make some dipping. Oh, I had some dipping oil I was going to bring to you. Like some fancy olive oils that you can dip bread in. For every pack of yeast is 3 cups of water. And do you have a scissors?
Knife right there.
Let me use a knife on your. There's yours.
Cool.
I'll share with you.
We do have kitchen scissors. I just sharpened them. Where'd they go, sweetie? We're gonna be all pro here. Kitchen
You
shears.
just sharpen them. You should know where they are.
No, I don't. You put them in the lock. No. Keep them in the drawer.
She keep them out of your way so you can't play with them.
Okay. So.
You need a wooden spoon.
There we go.
So we're doing 2 here because I'm doing Grandma's recipe, and my health conscious friends are going to add some different ingredients and see how it works in a third of this recipe. So we're putting 3 packages of rapid rise yeast. You can use regular, but it just goes a little quicker if you don't have all day to do this. And so you put, for every packet of yeast, you put 3 cups of water, 3 cup-ish. I've done it with 2 before because I've played with this over the years. And then you get the yeast going. That's the warm water helps it get going. And then to activate the yeast, you have to put some sugar and a little flour in there, a little salt. So we'll do that here in a second once we get this.
I would think this salt would kill the yeast, but no?
They say that it can affect it, but just do it.
No, so I go in 3s. So if for 1 package of yeast, you put 3 cups of water for every package of yeast. You put 3, if you're using 3 packages of yeast, you'll do 3 tablespoons-ish of Crisco, in your case, coconut oil. You'll put a teaspoon-ish of salt and like a tablespoon, well, it's a tablespoon of Crisco or coconut oil and a tablespoon-ish of sugar. The salt is just a little additive to help it just taste a little better in the end. If you can actually omit the salt if you're don't like salt, but I just happen to. All right,
For
so
this
there's
size
that.
batch, even somebody who can't have a lot of salt, it's still not enough salt to make a difference, right?
This sugar?
That's salt.
Okay, where is sugar?
Located the
To your left, the brown.
This?
Yep.
Oh my, so okay. Just want you to know they're putting all kinds of weird health conscious stuff in here.
You know what?
That I'm
It's
not
okay.
familiar with.
Here,
Brown
here.
sugar?
Put
Brown
this
sugar's
down.
Brown sugar is for the cinnamon rolls.
Go ahead and put that down. I will save you.
In the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that-
I was desperate, and they didn't have my coconut
Oh, that's perfect.
sugar.
Let me use that spoon, and I'll show you kind of how I measure. I mean, I just put it in my hand, but it turns out to be, and this activates the yeast. So, you know, just like a healthy scoop of sugar in your deal. I'm gonna put 2 in mine, and you put
So
the third
one
one
for
in
me.
yours. Yep.
Okay.
You gonna use that sugar or you gonna use coconut sugar? What are you gonna do?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, girl?
Both.
Isn't that a Meatloaf song? What you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do?
Both. I'm doing.
It's a bread making kind of day.
Spank the bell, smack the like, comment on our spanking ways. All our spanking videos will keep you fed for days. Spank the tomato, spank the tomato, spank the tomato.
We have let this bread rise. We've played a couple songs on the guitar. She's worked on her puzzle, and now, as you can see, it is just right. We got our knuckles greased up here, and we are gonna spank this bread. We're gonna punch it
Okay.
down and then knead it for quite a little while. So just get to punching on it.
Hey, can you give me my sextool, please?
See that?
Yeah.
You just
I'm
punch
sorry.
it down and punch it towards the middle, and then we'll start kneading it. Oh, that's good consistency too. I like it.
Glad you approved.
Mm-hmm.
Different dough setup. Yep.
Thank you.
So you start punching her down.
Oh, hey.
Look at that.
And then once you get there, start rolling that over and then punch that into it. Oh, it's got a good consistency. Mm-hmm.
Refolding it then?
Yep, you just kind of refold it. That's what they call kneading the bread.
Ah.
See, you're kneading it like a cat kneads his little
Are
paws.
you needy?
We're needy.
Needy people here.
And the more you knead it, it's good for it. Like those pockets you were talking
Yes,
about,
air
that's
pockets
what,
needed.
yeah.
That's what we didn't do enough of the last time, probably, is kneading after the second punch down.
And do you see what the difference in the size was?
Yes.
I mean, yours was
Yeah.
clear up to here like that.
Almost in half.
Yeah. Okay, so decision time. Should we, from here, we can just let it rise one time, and we can stick it in our pans, you know, make our rolls and our bread and stuff and our cinnamon rolls, and stick it in our pan, and let it rise from there.
You're the boss.
Whatever works
Yeah,
the best.
let's do it. You can do it twice, but honestly, I've tried it both ways many times over the years. I've been making this bread for like
Okay, am I
40
good,
years.
or do I?
just keep going a little bit. Don't get so impatient.
Who, me?
Punch that stuff down, girl.
Punch
Who,
it-
me? No.
Punch it like you
Not
mean it.
impatient.
This is your little baby. You got to make it just right. I mean, just getting it punched down, that you still, it's just good for it.
Fold it, and fold
Yep.
it.
Keep punching, keep punching. It does work out your shoulders.
Yes, it's a good little workout.
And what I love is,
Therapeutic.
it's
Oh, yeah.
really, I mean, it's just awesome. Look at that. This consistency
fun.
should be, I shouldn't say rubberish, but where it doesn't stick to your hands or to
Yes.
the bowl,
Okay.
but it's not too stiff. I mean, that
A
is,
little bit
that
tacky.
is
Kind
beautiful.
of like Play-Doh, folks.
That's beautiful.
Not as solid and heavy,
Thing
but
of art.
well, I'm glad we achieved this.
All right, that'll probably do it.
You go, Spicy.
Look at her go.
Spicy and JoJo in the kitchen.
Spank that thing. Yeah, get that girl. Get it. Get it.
Feel like Rocky.
Na 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 na.
How
All
did
right.
that go again?
I don't know. That's why I stopped. I thought it sounded really good with just. There you
You
go.
got it.
There you go. Do it. Do it.
Riding high now.
Running up the
whatever they
stairs
say.
in Philadelphia. Na da 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 da.
Adrian,
Dun,
I need
da,
some help
da.
in the kitchen.
Dun, da, da. All right, I think that's good, sister.
Okay.
We're gonna set that guy back over there and let him just do whatever he does until we're ready for him.
Okay.
Back over here like that.
We'll work with this one.
Spank it, squeeze it, fry it, there really is no limit. The menu is wide open, just get that mater in it. And spank the tomato, spank the tomato, spank the tomato. Yeah, 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 yeah. Spank that thing.
And then you just take it and kind of knead it down like this. You're folding the bottom into the bottom,
Let it roll.
right?
Okay.
And then when you get there, I give it a little squeeze at the bottom.
You're making a ghost.
And then you want to roll it in that so it has butter on the top. There you go. Voila.
Okay.
Give it a try. Don't be shy. Pinch off. A little pinch off there. And it's good consistency too, so.
So like this, you said?
Yep, just pinch some off and you. Oh, Carrie's got her own thing, but it works really well if you keep folding the bottom into the bottom, because then it makes the top nice and smooth.
Yep.
And then when you get there, this is it's just a simple trick. You just push that up and kind of
That's
make
easy.
it like a mushroom. Fold that in the bottom. See, and look at the top. Look at hers.
Roll it in the butter.
Then roll it in the butter. Stick it in the pan.
Turn it upside down. That's so
And
easy.
you're gonna want it about that far apart because they're gonna rise in there again.
This is so
We'll put
country.
yours right there, and Carrie's is a little smaller, so she can put hers right there.
Too much fun. This is very therapeutic.
Okay.
It really is, and it's just it is really awesome consistency. That's-
Rolling in the
Uh-huh.
kitchen.
Yep.
Hey, are you gonna play some CCR for us?
Rolling, 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 rolling in the river.
One of our friends would play Who Will Stop the Rain. I remember that. That was
Yeah,
fun.
Richard Marcelli.
They play a lot around the area.
Yeah.
I know Richard.
He's a nice guy. He's fun.
Don't agree on politics.
No, we
I don't talk politics with
No.
my friends.
He's fun.
No,
I know, 'cause it
better
just
not
starts
to.
arguments.
Isn't that just interesting that you would, if you're making it yourself, you just really never know. You pinch off what you want. You start rolling it into the bottom. That's super important that you just roll it into the bottom. And then at the end, you just push it up through your hand like that, pinch it at the bottom, tuck that in,
Good go.
and you have a nice smooth top.
Seal it up. Look at you go, girl.
Yeah, but I squoze mine in half.
How many of these are we
You
doing?
squoze
One?
yours?
I squoze mine in half.
Let's see. Probably, she's got one. I don't know. We might only need those two, really. Yeah,
Okay.
that
What
looks
temp
pretty
do
good.
we
Let's
need
see.
a temp brought up?
350.
Okay.
350 for these. Will probably take about. Well, actually, we're not going to put them in yet though, because they have to rise. But you can put them. That'll get the stove up to temp.
And then what else? We're doing more?
No, we're just showing how to make biscuits there.
Okay.
We're going to make just some bread, some loaves of bread out of this. Did you want to put some cheese in a couple? Do you want to do a couple small loaves with cheese for dipping, or?
What?
You know, since you're here, why don't we do the full gamut?
All right, let's do it.
So I need to chop a jalapeno.
Chop a jalapeno, man.
We bought jalapenos and we have Parmesan cheese. That should work.
For that situation, I know you have some other pans here. You can put anything you want in these. We're gonna do just some small pans like this right here, and this is gonna be like dipping bread. That's why we should have brought the oil over. That's gonna be really good. With I love a little spicy, and
She likes popping, so.
so we could put in one. We could put jalapeno and cheese. The other one just cheese, and these will be,
Okay.
you know, Red Lobster will be really jealous because it's gonna be.
Yes, they
Oh
will.
yes, anything you want
I
in
bought the
these.
Red Lobster mix for their biscuits.
I did
was
too.
not impressed.
I liked them, but it wasn't the
I
same.
think we could make better flavors. Easy.
While she's doing that, I will get the bottom of this going.
So, washed my jalapeno.
All right.
On a stick.
This thing's really
Isn't that, who does
Slick.
that? Who does the Terry
Jeff.
Bader?
Senior-
Oh, Jeff, that's.
Senior jalapeno on his steak.
Yay.
What is his name? Jeff. I can't remember now.
Not Fox, maybe.
No. My favorite's Old Man.
Ooh, that reminds me of a song. Remember Neil Young's Old Man?
Old Man.
I could probably pull that out of my
What is your name?
head.
Come on now.
No. Old man, look at my life. 24 and so much more.
Yep.
Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost. You give me things that don't get lost.
My go-to
like a coin that won't
Does
get
a lot of
tossed.
different things nice.
All pro.
Is good for this. Also, the thing I really love, I need to buy a new one though, is the slicer for your carrots to get the skin off. The skin slicer. What the heck is that called?
I
Peeler.
just gotta say.
The peeler. It's so great, and you don't have to get your fingers in there and get all that nasty
Don't rub your eyes till you wash your hands.
jalapeno.
So,
Hey, could you get me a lime?
so we're gonna look at
Yeah.
this pan. I'm gonna
One
say
line
this
coming
is
up.
gonna take about this much to make a nice loaf. And if you're doing, do you want to do one just with cheese? You could do that first in the pan before you
I
add.
will. But I just wanted to say real quick,
That's gonna
when
be
you're
big.
chopping jalapenos, don't scratch yourself in sensitive places, y'all. Ask me how I know.
We're going to show you a hack in just a minute, though,
Alright,
because
so what am I going for?
a
Cheese.
lime.
Oh.
I got the cheese right there. That's what we have.
Okay, I need a lime.
We got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm gonna look at this. We're gonna add, I'm gonna hold it over here, cause we're gonna put jalapeno and Parmesan in the next loaf, but this one, we're just gonna put that in there. Look at that, that's gonna be good.
Here we go.
Then right when it gets done, you brush them with butter after they're done while they're still hot, and you can just sprinkle some of that
I'm
on
making
top.
one of these too. Right?
Sure. Yeah,
Cook
you
them
can do
up.
the jalapeno one.
And,
On a
Alright,
stick?
let me get out of the way over here.
That like this?
yeah, just get over here.
Yeah, that's about right.
You're not in any of the videos anymore. You're always off.
I am in this video.
He's
Yeah.
always in the back, right?
Okay.
Salsa
So, I just
in the camera.
squished my halved jalapenos. Down.
I'd put about 1/2 in this small loaf, unless you want it really
Okay,
hot.
no. And I'm just slicing it really, really thin.
Yeah, we don't like super
Do you have
hot.
any other kind of cheese too?
We just used it all on nachos last night.
We don't have any in the
But
that's all
freezer?
I do have some in the freezer. I have some extra sharp cheddar.
Ooh, that'd be good to mix in here. I hate to,
I can chop that. I'll be right back.
I think you should.
that would be really good in
You
both
got
of
it.
these.
So we don't want it burn your face off hot,
We don't do this
so
every
we're only
day,
gonna
so-
use half this time.
Just so
It's
you
still
know.
gonna be nice and spicy.
We're using the Boar's Head cheese from Blue Valley Meats, and yes, it's as good as it sounds.
These are just fun little extras you can do. I mean, bread is bread, but these are little fun things, extras that you can do. You're gonna have a lot of bread, kids.
How much frozen cheese would y'all like?
I'd like 1/4 cup, or 1/3 of a cup maybe.
Chopped up fine?
Yep.
Okay, you got it.
I'll leave that. I'm gonna stick this over here so she can just marinate. I don't like to let my baby breads get too cooled off.
Oh, look, here's our dough knife.
So,
Put it to work.
Okay, so while they're doing that, I'm gonna show you the hack for jalapeno hands. Still, after you do this, do not scratch
that's
anything.
good enough. I don't
No, don't scratch,
That'll be awesome.
don't scratch important bits. But
You ready?
Yeah.
roll the line like this,
I want all of it. but
get
yeah,
the
let's do it.
juices all loosened up, slice
Ooh.
it in half,
I'm gonna have to warm this baby back.
and then
Yeah, perfect.
rub it on your hands and underneath your fingernails.
Now, what am I putting in mine?
You can put whatever you
And
want,
that
but
will
I
get rid of-
suggest a little of this, a little of that, and some of the Parmesan. Just
So I'll
kinda-
get rid of the nasty heat.
It
Say
seems
again what it does? And
It
this,
takes the heat out of the oils that get in your skin and stuff, but I'm not gonna test it to make sure it works.
I've tried it, it helps.
okay,
You've
so,
tested it?
Yes.
Oh.
so we
oh.
have extra
That's
sharp cheddar in here, and we also have Parmesan.
Oh.
And this is just a small loaf. It's going in a little small pan. And we do the same thing you do with the biscuits. We want the top nice, so we squeeze it like that. And then the bottom, as it rises, it's going to take this a little longer because the cheese is cold. But same thing. Put it in here, roll it around in that butter so it has a nice top.
So I'm folding this in.
Isn't that cute? Look how cute that is. A little pan right there. That's so cute. And then no more than 40. Cinnamon rolls take about 40 to 45, no more, and a loaf of bread can take up to 60.
Okay.
So we'll save. We'll see what we might have to make. These are going to be big loaves. Can I set that right
Yeah,
there?
you sure can. Okay, we have the jalapenos and cheese integrated into our mini loaf here. And we'll see how this turns out.
I'm looking for These are my favorite pans. Yes, they're Pampered Shelf. They have been around for years. Look at the
Oh, wow.
patina on them.
Yes, I'll say. And those are stone?
Yeah.
Okay. We
Okay.
know what to get.
So
for
we're done
next
with
to
the
finish.
jalapeno.
Yep, I got them in here. I'm
Oh,
making a
that's
football.
gonna be good.
Go Seahawks.
Now you're gonna have, now you're gonna have some loaves of bread you're gonna have to give away when we get done here.
Oh, the neighbors won't
We
mind.
use our neighbors for testing.
We do.
They love it.
We have competitions.
Bring more salsa, they say.
And our neighbors judge
Bring
for us.
more
They love it.
barbecue.
They're lucky to live by you. All right. There's one for you, sister. Buttered up.
Oh, what do I get to do?
You get to make it a
I'm
little.
doing.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I want an Italian loaf.
All right. So, are you doing a big loaf of Italian, or do you have another small pan?
Well,
Here.
I do have a small
That's a big
loaf
loaf.
thingy somewhere, but someone named Salsa never got it out for me.
I don't know where it's at. Our kitchen's been rearranged 5 times and I'm lost.
Well,
If you could direct me towards a pan, I will get one.
I don't know. Probably underneath here.
One of the things I find is I tend to make these loaves too big, and they're so big they come up over the top, and they're hard to handle, and they're too
You want
big for
this?
sandwiches. So, oh, that'd be nice.
There you go.
So I would say
You're up.
Beautiful.
full-on loaf.
Oh, smell that. Smell that.
Mmm, that is good. All
Italian.
right, this is just a plain old loaf of bread right here.
Make my loaf nice and pretty.
We're getting creative here.
Yep, you're going for effect now.
All right, what are we gonna do
Well,
with this one?
Ultimately going for not weaponized bread.
It's the
Um,
last one. Should be your call
if we're
you came
lucky.
over to help us.
I've
gonna
done
look good,
everything
too.
that I'm happy about.
All right. Pizza, flat for
You
pizza
wanna make a
then?
flat one?
Yep.
You'd have to roll it out really
Or
super flat, cause
I
it's
could
gonna
do that.
rise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Should fall right out. Ooh, look at the bottom of that. That's nice. I think that's gonna be nice.
Looks
So,
great.
do you slice it when it's hot or do you let it cool off?
You could do either, but I tell you what, let's just take a piece off the end.
Representative
That is
Wells.
pretty.
That looks great. Nice
is pretty.
uniform pockets.
It
Ooh, we have
is
that
pretty.
bread slicer thingy whopper too.
We have a rack
What do you
for
think?
slicing bread. I think we get gold.
Good.
Thank you.
Good, yeah. Now we got the other kids in there doing their thing. So thank you for letting me be a part of your cooking excursion today. It's been, we've been at this for, is that it? Is that clock correct? Oh, no,
20.
2:20. It takes, we're so far,
Four
we're
and a half
4.5 hours in. We still have another couple things in the oven, so when you make this, make sure that you got some time. Now you can knead it and get it all ready. Go run some errands and come back, because it's a good hour and 10, 15 minutes for it to rise the first time.
What about the freezer?
Yeah, I've frozen the bread before. You can even freeze the dough before it rises. I mean, it's not gonna be as good, but if you make too much, like we did, you know, if you wanna freeze some of the dough, you can pull it out, and as it warms up, it will start rising again. Ta-da.
Delicious. Thank you.
Excellent
And
results.
fun.
Tasty results.